alcoholic all day. I do not drink, so I will smoke it up all day. So here we go. Should already had this heated up, I guess, huh? I done fucked up already. We can start it again, no biggie. I forgot to heat up the banger. Alright, fuck it. Party trick, take 2. Here we go. We'll try this again. Do the dab, people. Do the dab. Yeah, I might be fucked for half the show now. I vaporized the shit out of it. Hot dabs gone quickly and instantly. Fire OG. Scooby Dabbington in the house tonight. Mixing music and whatnot. I thought you had a mic. Stoner Solar and a fucking mics. Yeah, you're on every night, Stoner. What the fuck?
I was gonna say.
Fucking guy sits in here every night. He's on here every night. You ain't gonna miss him.
Stoner Solar Radio.
Guy should have already got a haircut 10 years ago, and he's still waiting for a while.
See, my best friend. That's okay. You know what? For the past 2 weeks, I have actually fucked up, so I deserve that. For the last 2 weeks, I ain't said nothing about his show. I be going on throughout the week, and I be forgetting Saturday and Sunday. I be too high. Sorry.
Fuck that. I'm never too high. I don't agree. So next week is MCW, the Shane Shamrock Memorial Cup. Quite excited for it. I've actually got tickets on Friday night ready to go. It should be pretty badass. Whole bunch of guys wrestling. Mark Henry's going to be in the house.
Is he still active in WWE?
No, he's not still active. He's a Hall of Famer. He is now on the Hall of Fame roster. He's not.
So he's doing his philanthropy thing, going around to make a wish, all that, right?
Helping independent wrestling organizations. He was even in Hagerstown a couple weeks ago.
I mean, that's not what he's doing on the side. But he's doing nothing else for WWE.
He's a Hall of Fame roster.
But
Once you're on the Hall of Fame roster, you're
like
just a part-time. It's a
and-
Legends contract.
Okay.
Essentially, it is just a Legends contract.
Right.
So tonight I've brought the 2 most helpful characters in Star Wars. I've got my C-3PO and I've got my great friend Yoda. Yoda is the one who's taught me this grow. The pictures you saw in the beginning, that's all from My Secret Gardens. At the farms, you know we do it right. There's never a question about that. And now, Kenny Omega is in a video game. Finally!
Finally, right. I see that today.
He is in a video game. New Japan full roster. They even do a WWE tribute. I've got a couple videos for it. The first video for that, Jay, for the new wrestling game, it's like 1 minute. Yep. Not the tribute, but the other one. Go for it.
A new Fire Pro Wrestling game, huh? I got this.
Kenny Omega starting out strong. An elbow to the face. Omega won't take this sitting down. And a low blow. He'll be feeling that tomorrow. This can't be good. It looks like a devastating pile driver.
Not like this.
Is this lights out for Omega?
Kenny!
But wait. Kota Ibushi's at the ropes. Begging Kenny to tag him in. Turn your living room into a ring with Fire Pro Wrestling World. Fight alongside and against your favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling talent in the all-new Scenario Mode. Edit custom wrestlers, title belts, and more to book your dream match. Then, share your creations online and battle with players from around the globe.
Golden Trigger!
Who do you have in your corner?
Tag a friend, and we'll see you in the ring.
Fire Pro Wrestling World, available August 28th.
Who do you have in your corner? The whole fucking New Japan roster ready to rock. Like, that game should definitely be it. That's like playing Tecmo Bowl back in Nintendo days.
Okay, so do graphics matter even though we have a great roster?
They're still great graphics.
Still, okay.
It's not quite as bad as what that gives off. It's going to be better graphics.
I don't expect 2K graphics.
The biggest part of that game is going to be the online features and the huge roster. But because New Japan is so expansive, they have like 20 different classes of different wrestlers.
I mean, you get your fight that you like now. What is it, that trio title?
Trios?
Yeah.
The Trios. Lucha Underground is back. Season motherfucking 4. I forgot to say it, but yeah. Lucha Underground is back. It's been playing on El Rey Network, which, whatever. El Rey is what it is. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's cool. And Impact has Hernandez and Homicide back, if you know who they are. Hernandez is a monster. He's huge. And Homicide is just a crazy little bastard.
Okay.
He's been awesome since ECW and shit. Like, he's a beast, yeah. He reminds you of New Jack, but he's a little Spanish version of New Jack.
A little Spanish version. New Jack makes him a little more dangerous.
A little bit, I guess. Gives him a little some kind of advantage. We got sea lions on the damn artscape now. Shit's kind of cool, though.
It's dope.
If we were eating mushrooms, we would definitely be digging this shit. Where's all those mushrooms at? In somebody's closet growing in some cow shit. That's where they're at. And it's not mine, because I'm not a fungi grower. I like flowers. And I believe Glow Wrestling has a season 2 now.
Glow Wrestling has season 2 on Netflix, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling from the 80s. In 1984 or some shit like that. Like, if you actually watch the real Glow Women's of Wrestling,
That's what I was about to ask you. Did you watch the real Glow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a little kid.
I didn't know about it.
But you weren't even born yet, bro.
For this to come out and then to learn it was an actual thing.
Oh, it was real. They don't just,
I thought
definitely.
it was just this show that they came up with.
No. That's where a lot of the televised wrestling started, was because of that kind of shit. And then a lot of other women's wrestling organizations that still go to today. Glow still goes today. There's other wrestling organizations just like that that are all women.
Strictly just women?
Strictly women.
I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them.
Now,
No.
has anybody ever came from those, I guess, specific leagues into the quote-unquote big leagues, WCW?
A lot of women. A lot of women still bounce back and forth between that league and not WWE, but
Like New Japan, independent.
all kinds of different leagues like that. They come back and forth. Like, it's actually pretty fucking cool. Like Mickey James, she's been all over, and she's from right over across the bridge in Richmond. Like, she's not far away. And while I'm thinking about Richmond and that bridge and this city, DC, Walking Dead Season 9 comes in October. The game comes in October.
Yeah, we watched.
But the new promo for it, the new stuff, shows it set by the Capitol building.
Like US Capitol.
The picture is all in front of the Capitol, but the Capitol building is dilapidated.
That'll
The
make
city
me
is
watch it.
fucked. DC has gone to complete apocalyptic shit in this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
it's
about time, though, because we don't have too much time. We had, like, maybe movies. We don't have TV shows.
I think DC would be a great place to set any show.
Yeah.
There's so much in this city and so many, like in the zoo. Imagine the zoo made look like Apocalypse.
Loose animals and.
There's a game called The Zoo that's just like that. So I got a preview for that Walking Dead shit, and Jay, you might as well go ahead and play that one.
1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck. It's out of film.
Ladies, exciting stuff. Feels a little different around here. And we got a few men in the gym finally.
Woo!
All right, don't distract them. They have work to do.
I'm excited. Aren't you excited?
My costume smells like beer and racism.
Was I supposed to watch these?
Did you have a good break? Yeah. Just getting divorced. Complicated.
Usually you do a better job of keeping your weird friendship stuff out of the ring. So you can keep up.
You're on the show, right? Welfare Queen.
It's a wrestling show. I'm not the only offensive character. Everyone's offensive. We have fans. I mean, girls get letters. Weirdo. Wait.
You're my favorite.
I can see that.
We're gonna be canceled. I can't believe this. I think this might have something to do with me.
That is how this business works.
It shouldn't be that way.
They gave a men's wrestling show our slot.
So you just let them do whatever they want? Fuck no. What are we gonna do about it?
I say whatever the hell we want to do. Except the weirdos free and see what happens.
You want to be respected. You gotta make yourself useful.
I know, and I'm not apologizing to anyone.
Everything's gonna be hard.
I forgot to pick up my son at daycare today.
I don't want to make this show that.
Who's ready to do this? I know this is gonna be hard. But I believe in miracles, and we are going to make this miracle happen.
We are the gorgeous ladies of
You want to rest mom? When you're older, you can talk about it with your
So there she is. That's awesome Kong.
Awesome. I miss her. Yo.
To me, she's one of the greatest women wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
She was without a doubt, one of the best knockouts champions ever. And should have been in WWE.
She's a female Mark Henry. I swear to God.
I wouldn't put it there, but she was strong. But she wrestled like New Japan, like Japan. That's where she got her wrestling skills from.
Oh, see, I ran into her from WCW and then like the little bit of WWE.
And she's been all over the world, and that's why they brought her in. She was supposed to be a consultant for the wrestling of this show, and ended up being a good character.
They saying something there.
Yeah, so she's awesome, like definitely awesome. But back to where we were at with that Walking Dead, we might as well go ahead and check that preview out while we're talking about it,
Okay,
and then we'll come back, and me and you will talk about a women's dream match.
All right, cool. All right.
Wheels on bus go round, 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 round. Wheels on bus go round, 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 all day long.
Didn't even show that main picture where they were in front of the Capitol building, and it was like promo art, whatever. You would think. I mean, I don't even think they do film any of it here, to tell you the truth. I think they make
Green
sets
screen it and all that. Yeah.
But it would be all. I don't think they'd be able to. This place is too fucking busy all the time.
No, because New York, they film movies and TV shows there all day.
Yeah, I guess it's very, very possible. Wouldn't that be the shit though if they would shut whole blocks down?
I don't think they do like the White House and like.
That's what I mean. Certain places in the city, I don't think they'd be able to actually shut it down.
Landmarks, not the White House. White House off limits. Period. Fuck that.
But I mean, that would make it even more accessible for them to shoot at, though. But I mean, they just have to put up the big bucks to.
Oh yeah.
To get it done, like just like anything, you're putting up the money, this shit's gonna get done.
Shit,
you know what I mean?
Trump
like,
now, he'll let anything happen. So.
yeah, we have a fucking Trump Tower here now. So, wow, welcome to DC.
Welcome,
as the song says.
Hey.
So a women's dream match, we may as well talk about.
Let's go.
Let's put Awesome Kong right in there, just because she's.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
She's on the point. Okay, now is this what kind of match are we gonna set this as?
All right, so for me, it got to be a first ever women's match. So, women's steel cage. I've never seen a women's steel cage match.
They had it.
They've done that.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
This year was the first. This year was the
first
Hell in a Cell.
There's two different matches. I need that blue cage. I need my old blue cage, climb over the top to get out, or I need that match.
What about the cage that like Hell in a Cell from Undertaker and Foley?
That's still just a Hell in a Cell.
That kind of cage.
That's not climb over the top. I need steel cage rules. I need climb over the top or.
Yeah, but not. I don't think steel cage rules. I don't want steel cage rules because they're just not. Climb over the top like that. I don't know.
Well, they already did it. I think they already did it. A women's Iron Man match.
They've already done
Iron Woman's.
Yeah, Bailey and Sasha Banks already did that shit. Yeah, it was
TLC,
like match of the year.
Like it ain't too much you could do.
Possibly TLC, but regular match I would probably think.
Okay, so regular
hardcore maybe. Whatever. Either way, let's put Awesome Kong in there.
For me, Nia Jax.
Nia and Awesome Kong would be. That's two immovable forces that.
Why not?
And then let's throw. We might as well make it a fatal four-way.
All right. Okay.
So we'll throw Gail Kim in the mix.
Yeah. This is anybody.
Anybody.
I want Lita.
Lita would have been another pick for me too, just because then you have two kind of high flyers.
That's why I picked
and two powerhouses, like that would just. I mean, that'd be match of the year without a question. Like I literally keep getting caught on all these views behind me.
What the hell is that? What is that?
That's a whale, dude.
That's a whale?
Yeah, it's a fucking massive ass whale. I'm telling you, nature is insane.
So we just came off the holiday, man. What you did for the 4th?
The 4th of July, what did I do? I spent it with my dogs.
Oh, okay. Are they like scared of fireworks?
They didn't really dig it too much being outside when the shit was popping off. I didn't really either because around my neighborhood, everybody was setting that shit off. So I didn't have to go to a fireworks shit. They were doing it in the driveways.
Right outside.
I was hearing mortars bombing at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Boom, boom.
That's my favorite, like 4th of July thing. The mortars. I did not know you could own shit like that.
You just got to go somewhere and get them.
Find it.
Like down south, they sell them bitches right along the road. Mexico, they make fireworks in little warehouses along the highway and shit.
They take me a road trip.
Oh yeah, you can stop over anywhere and go grab some of them bad boys. Like for real, like south of the border, anywhere down that way, you can get some bad.
Further south you go, the better.
Shit, go to Pennsylvania to state line, and the Phantom Fireworks is right there. So,
I heard about them.
Yeah, you can get some fireworks. You just have to have outer state ID or something like that, I think. So we'd be good on that. And when I was little, we would set off half sticks, quarter sticks, half sticks. Yeah, I'd like to blow shit up.
Nah, too much. That's too much.
No, well, you could literally blow a finger off or something. We always did pretty good with them. As long as you get them far enough away from yourself, you don't really have much to worry about.
Except your fucking eardrum.
I mean, one time, I'm not doing a story time segment this week, even though I left a lot out of the last story I told, but while we're talking about quarter sticks and half sticks, I was at a party one time in the mountains somewhere. I don't remember. Everybody's smoking, drinking, bonfires. They're throwing half sticks and quarter sticks around this party. And there's bottle caps all over the ground because everybody's drinking beers. They throw one. A bottle cap shoots like it's a ninja star and sticks into the back of my friend's leg. And it fucked him right up. Yeah, he was like, what the fuck? And in the back of his big fat leg was this fucking bottle cap, which he could have died from that. But that was, it was pretty cool. It was a sight to see, I'll say that. Scooby Dabbington, are you sleeping, my friend? You know, I forgot. He disappeared as fast as he came. So what other videos else do we have, Jay? I have a few more, right? 2, 1.
2K19.
I have that one, and I should have is there another one though that says tribute?
Hey.
There should be one that was like a WWE tribute to that the other game we just checked out. I may not have actually said it. You can play the 2K19 trailer though, because that looks fucking awesome.
I feel like 2K.
Phenomenal one will be your official cover superstar for WWE 2K19.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
game looks
Yeah,
fucking dope, right?
I need that.
Yeah, I can't wait to play that shit.
So I'll be waiting for that for Christmas, okay?
It's probably.
That's dope.
I'm not even sure when it comes out. I think maybe October. Like everything seems to be coming out in October.
Like, it's not a 2K game, so I mean, well, yeah, you're right though.
Yeah, 2K19 I think doesn't come out till like Christmas or some
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Right on time.
They come out like right before Christmas for that very reason, just to, you know, be ready.
You over there heating that rig up. What you about to do? Man?
I'm working on it. I'm about to hit a little fire OG.
Oh, again? Okay.
See what's up with that. Already got the shit so red hot that as soon as I would hit it, it would be vaporized. And you were talking about hot dabs yesterday. Sometimes hot dabs get you higher. Sometimes they do not. It just depends. It depends on the strain. It depends on. Most of the time, they're getting you higher because you've got less oxygen. You're getting more smoke quicker. But the oil is, as soon as it hits your banger, a lot of times it jumps right into the water, like straight over into the reclaimed spot wherever it goes. So that's the bad thing about hitting hot oil. That's why they hit lower temp dabs, because then you're not losing your oil. That way you're losing a hell of a lot of oil. This way you're not making your rig as dirty. Like, there's a lot of factors. A whole lot of factors at play when taking a nice little dabber. But as they say, just a little dab will do you most of the time.
Just a little dab will do.
A little dab will do you. And that's all it takes. Shout out Potomac Hydroponics. Can you play that video, Jay? Even though it is only...
Potomac Hydroponics for all your growing needs. We can help you grow it all. Come talk to us. We can help you out. Potomac Hydroponics, Hagerstown, Maryland.
And there it is, the shortest commercial ever shot. That's how you shoot a commercial in less than 5 minutes.
Hey, you did an awesome job though.
It worked. Yeah, I done left it cool off a little too much, but whatever.
So real quick, what's the next pay-per-view coming up?
SummerSlam. For WWE SummerSlam. Yeah. Next week is Shamrock Memorial Cup, obviously, with MCW.
You're going to that one, right?
Yeah, Friday night. I actually won a ticket for that shit.
You won the ticket?
Yeah, I won a ticket. Just shared a picture, won a ticket. Like, sweet. I mean, I would have been got put on the list anyway, but
because you won,
it was cool to actually say I won something. You never win anything hardly, so then you won something.
There you go.
But it's cool because Mark Henry, Danielle Monet, that used to be Summer Rae. Rosa Mendez.
Oh man, I want to see her independently.
She went back to MCW to try to hone her craft back in because WWE no longer had much use for her. You know what I mean? Like, but she was just kind of.
They kept Lana and let her go. That's fine.
Yeah, but Lana's actually putting something into a wrestling.
Trying.
She's got Rusev there by her side. It's Rusev Day every day in their house.
Well, yeah.
So
every day.
See, there's how I kind of went low tempo on you. DC's Grogger has stepped into the building like Elvis appears. And he's still got a beard, so that means he didn't lose.
Yeah. Hey, is that going on? That's going on the line for kickball? Is that every game? What's that? That beard of yours. That's going on the line every game? Hey, come on.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we hunting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They plotted on me.
They
colluded against me.
Yeah, colluded.
Of real
NFL players.
Players that play flag football. They even was talking about.
They brought the Baltimore NFL squad.
We'll give them people from our own team. They wanted that beard gone. Guess what?
It didn't go.
Beard right here.
Yeah. Sorry, Strain Chasers.
No, I'll give it Strain Chasers redemption come November.
He's allowed to grow up back.
We play flag football again in November.
That's cold weather.
Yeah, we'll be playing again.
Yeah, I didn't want to play in that heat. That's why I didn't come out.
I'll give him this. I'll cut my beard down to whatever his beard is at that point. You know, it's gonna be winter time.
It'll be all right. What about this kickball thing you got going on? What's up with that?
What's up with it, man? Kickball, kicking autism's ass.
Kicking Autism's ass is the 28th. We have 12 teams. We have 11 teams right now. There is one more slot open for somebody who wants to sponsor their own team. Kicking Autism's ass. We're raising money for Cannabis Sees No Color Bike to the Beach, which is the following Friday. We have a bike team that'll be riding 106 miles to Dewey Beach.
Jason Santos, shout out, Mr. Fixie King.
And we'll be traveling. Actually, Jason is the team captain of he's the GM of his own team. Team
Nice.
Cannabis Sees No Color has their own team. I thought I'd throw 2 teams in there this time, you know. No,
Where you can't really win. I mean, you're just winning in charity.
If the event is for Cannabis Sees No Color, and we already have a team for Cannabis Sees No Color, the bike team, might as well have a kickball team on behalf, you know. And,
that's right.
You know, some of my players from Scrogger's team is on that team too. Yeah. So we have Kicking Autism's Ass at the end of this month, brought to you by Cannabis Sees the Homeless Presents Kicking Autism's Ass. And then next month we'll have Ballin' for Book Bags.
Nice.
We'll be playing basketball
Drive to get
tournament.
the kids some supplies.
Exactly. And that'll be Kicking Autism's Ass Presents Be Ballin' for Book Bags. And then September we got Dodgeball, Battle Ball, Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Everything I think of Dodgeball. I think of the movie Dodgeball.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh my God.
Exactly. That's exactly. A lot of frustrated
We're gonna
folks
get down
around
like the
here.
movie
You can take
Dodgeball.
your energy and frustrations out on your opponent and beam them with those big red balls and don't
Hitting
jump.
people with balls.
Do not jump.
He said balls.
But and then November is flag football, and then December we have something already planned, and that would be we're gonna have a boxing tournament.
There we go, Fight Club.
You
Fight
guys
Club.
sponsor your own boxing.
Fight Club, ready.
And
Let's go get it.
we're securing a real boxing gym with a real boxing ring.
Dude,
so
watch out.
We're gonna.
I'm gonna come out and do some 450s off the top rope.
I'm on like more wanting this to be like MMA, but that's not gonna happen. So
Yeah, that would be kind of difficult because then like we kind of defeat the purpose. Like then we're creating a lot of anger when we're supposed to be creating.
I think the boxing is gonna create a lot of anger. Anybody getting punched in the face.
Because most of us are quite competitive,
You know,
so
it's
I'd
not
say
gonna. You're gonna have non-boxers that are not boxers that within the first minute are gonna be winded, out of shape. And
like me after round and a half, I'm going. Oh.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a dab
or
ring at the
you
corner?
know you could go recruit yourself a real amateur, and have them represent your team and knocking people out. Right? That's something that I would do. I'll get a real fighter to come represent.
That'd be the shit.
But it has to be an amateur fighter. We're doing headgear.
I know a couple guys.
We're gonna do headgear.
I know a couple guys. So
we got a big surprise.
If we need a
for
ringer,
that.
I could bring.
For that boxing, we got a big surprise. But,
I know a couple ringers.
We're putting together these events for the community. We're tying them into a lot of the activism that is already being done.
We've been at this a long time, bro.
Yep. So what we're not doing is we're not going to put DC Scrogger Presents. We're not going to put Good Gas Presents. We're not going to put any other brand Presents because it's not just one.
It defeats the purpose.
It's not just one person.
It defeats the purpose. We're a community. We're not just one brand.
And I don't want to alienate anybody either by you have brands that want to contribute or want to help and just don't want to be exposed for doing so. Everybody doesn't want the exposure. So to protect everybody, we're, the Cannabis Sees the Homeless flag football. We'll be presenting this, and then so on. So kickball, we're presenting basketball. Basketball, we're presenting dodgeball. Dodgeball, we're presenting, September, wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball, I'll be ready.
Oh, yeah. We're going to.
So we got, let's.
Yeah, let me get up off the mic.
As soon as Scar gets on the mic, he doesn't know how to be quiet. But it's all good, brother. It's a lot of shit coming, guys. So be prepared. Get ready, city. Anyway, that's McLeafz Mark. It's been another Saturday night. Goodbye.